you sexy onlookers. Can you believe this? Can you believe this is true? Can you at all? Brian Laundrie's parents say he was very upset before leaving home. Shocker. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, please, before we go on. We're going to, it looks like the Guy Petito case is kind of drying up now, so to speak. And we're going to be going on to newer, greener, weirder pastures. But I don't want to lose you. You're going to love it. It's going to be awesome. I think we're going to keep the same motif going. So let's do this. The parents of Brian Laundrie, whose remains have been found at a Florida nature reserve, knew their son was grieving and said he was very upset before he left their home for the last time. But they couldn't stop him from leaving, the family lawyer said. I can tell you that Brian was very upset when he left. Steve Bertolino told NBC News. Hours after skeletal remains were found, Chris conveyed to me several times he wished he wouldn't have let him go, but he couldn't stop him. Chris and Roberta knew that their son was grieving. An interview on WABC. Even though Laundrie left the parents' home on the 13th, 6 days before Petito's remains were discovered in Teton Park, Wyoming. How far does a body decay in 6 days? These are questions I really want to find out from the University of Tennessee. They got a pathology thing. They have what's called the body farm, and they lay bodies out in different conditions, and they examine how they deteriorate. And I'd really like to know more about this. She had good teeth. Let it be, tattoo. Still can't believe she's a Beatles fan. Bertolino said on NBC News Now that this has been a painful saga for the parents, Chris and Roberta Laundrie, who had been summoned by the Maya Kakahachi. You know I'm going to butcher that every time. Creek Environmental Park on Wednesday after some of their son's items were found. But Brian is a grown man. He's 22 years old. He wanted to walk out the door. He was entitled to walk out the door, he said, though Brian was actually 23. The lawyer had his age wrong. Now, is there a conspiracy here? Is there something we should be looking at? How come they had the wrong age? I don't know. Bertolino said the Laundries were hurting after they found out that one of their two children has just been confirmed as dead through the use of dental records. That's weird, right? There are two young people that have now lost their lives, referring to Brian and Petito. Oh, is that the lawyer? These are parents that are suffering now. I understand that whatever happened or whatever didn't happen, this is tragic for two families, the lawyer continued. And anybody with a child and anybody with a sense of humanity can understand the frustration that both families feel at this point. Cobb said Laundrie's body had been submerged for weeks. I mean, that just tells me that a gator got him, right? Because gators, they take their prey, and they grab them, they snatch them, they bring them down into the water, and they do the death roll on them. And they stuff them under something like a log or something like that under the water, and you drown like that. And then the gator comes back after a few days, and you softened up. He eats some of you. He eats what he wants. Leaves you. Comes back if you can't find anything else to eat. It's kind of like a refrigerator. It's a makeshift refrigerator for them. Water made it difficult for cadaver dogs to sniff out decaying remains. Yeah, the whole place smells like a decaying remain. Let's see here. Oh, that is Bertolino. Oh, and there we go. If it goes back, it jumps and won't let me stay. I'm telling you, these ads are trying to get us. See the instant start movie things? I hate that. So anyway, there's Steve Bertolino. He looks more like an attorney than I thought. He has books. You see these books back here? You know they bought these books just to put up here. If like right here would be the code. I can tell by the binding. These are court cases. Okay, now the court case books, these are really, I'd love to have these. The code, it gets changed so often it's hard to keep up with. But your court cases, they usually are they're good to go for a long amount of time. Code cannot overwrite court. So anyway, yeah, these usually are empty. So I mean, there's one missing there. I mean, man, these things are always all gapped up. You're in a law office. And it's something about paper. So much better. Sorry, boy, I went off on a tangent there. So anyway, Brian's parents are grieving. He didn't say he was very upset before he left. Yeah, of course he was very upset. The law was on his trail. I mean, what's he thinking? Is he thinking, I'm going to go out there and kill myself? I don't know. We need to think about that. We need to have someone tell us what the criminal mindset is. I actually know an expert on this that I would like to get to say something. And I don't know if I could get her to. But if we can, we'll do a show on it. Y'all be beautiful. It's natural for you. Keep the comments coming. And please subscribe. And the weekend's coming up. I pray you all have a good, safe one, okay? And you guys do something you haven't done before. How small or how big it is, just do something. It was like awesome, all right? Love you guys. Godspeed, aloha, and goodbye. Hey, thanks for watching, and please go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. Appreciate it.